What is going on, guys? Malice back at it here for another Skylanders video. Today we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite Skylanders in the game, my boy Chain Reaction. Let me tell you a little about this guy, all right? He can be used in so many different assets and facets of the game, right? We're talking PvE, PvP, right? I currently use him right now on my two-man B9 team with Boomer. I use Ember as well, but only for leader skill. I'm gonna try to use him in Wailing 10 when I get to that point, and also he is a complete beast in PvP. So what we're gonna do, we're spend a little bit of time, we're gonna talk about him, we're gonna check out some of his skills and see what makes this man amazing. Chain Reaction, coming at you right now. All right, guys, as you can see, I've got my chain pulled up right now. His stats are nothing great, right? I'd even call them subpar at best. But even with the stats that I have on him right now, he is a complete menace and a terror. He's wrecking that B9 boss like it's nothing. He's doing very well in PvP. But let's take a peek at him, guys. So see, like I said, right now his stats are nothing stellar. A lot of these things can be improved upon. His attack is extremely low. His HP is pretty decent. His crit rate is complete garbage. Crit damage is so-so, right? But what makes him really shine are these skills, right? Mine is 6-star, mind you, okay? A little bit of caveat there. But let's take a peek here, all right? His skill 1 unleashes a flurry of slashes with 2 chainsaws on the enemy. Okay, you don't think this actually does that much damage, but it really does. I ended up used to do skill 2, skill 3 on B9, but I switched over to skill 1, skill 2 just because of mana consumption. The skill 1 and 2 have a slightly lower mana than his skill 3. We'll get to that here in a second. But the great thing about skill 1 here, when you awaken him, right? Let's take a peek at this skill right here. All right, so it goes from what we just said to then it does 2 chainsaws onto the enemy, inflicts 50% extra damage onto enemies who have shield effects, right? So all those wham shell comps that you're currently running into in arena, yeah, go ahead and buff that wham. Let's do a little bit of extra pain to your team. Also, when the middle unit in B9 is doing his little shield buff, hello Chain, go ahead and rip into those guys. Okay, so I cannot wait till I awaken him. Hopefully that'll be coming soon, and we'll make a video about that as well. But this skill 2 right here, all right, this is the one that makes him shine, in my opinion. His skill 3 is great, but I think this skill 2 is what people are underestimating here. All right, unleashes a flurry of slashes with 2 chainsaws on the enemy. This attack ignores the target's defense by 30%. All right, this right here absolutely shreds bosses, okay? Let me tell you, when I get to the B9 boss, sometimes Boomer will go down, and Chain's the only one left up standing. If I can land this thing here and crit on the boss, night-night. It's night-night. As you can see, his damage does go up quite a bit on this here, as well as the mana consumption drops by 1 when he's fully skilled. So this is a skill to look out for, guys, especially if you're huge Chain Reaction fans like I am. Now let's take a look at his 3rd skill, okay? This is also what makes him very good in PvP, in my opinion, as well. Skill 2, skill 3, I would probably go with more for PvP, unless you're looking to attack into, like I say, a wham shell or a comp that has a shield, right? Look at his skill 3. It is 6 mana, so it does hurt a little bit to use it. But let me tell you what, it does some crazy damage. So rains down lightning on all enemies and casts crit rate down for 1 turn, which that is pretty awesome, right? This attack has a 20% additional crit rate. Amazing. But look at that. What really makes it shine, look at this skill cooldown, okay? You basically can use this and then use it again and then use it again. It's just constantly always ready to be used. So anytime you need that AoE damage or you need to land that vital crit rate down on somebody, throw this down as long as you're sitting good with your mana cost. Okay, let's look at his first passive here, okay? Gains attack up while using skills when having 4 or more buffs for 1 round. Right now, it's kind of tough to really utilize, especially in the comps that I've been using him in. But after he's skilled up, it goes down to 2 buffs. So I can see it being used in the future. But for now, it's not really helping me too much. Let's look at his other, his leader skill here. All right, 30% chance to grant crit rate up for 1 turn when an ally evades an attack. So this can be used depending on certain comps. If you have a high evasion unit, look to throw Chain up as lead. So these are his primary skills here, guys. As you can see, he's a pretty big beast. Okay. In just 1 second here, we'll probably jump into a run or two so you can kind of really see what his damage does, especially since, like I said, my runes are pretty lackluster on him. Okay, so let's jump on over and let's take a peek at what he can do and see him in action. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna jump over and let's do a couple quick B9 runs, right? Just so you can kind of see what I've been talking about. Hopefully I don't put my foot in my mouth and we fail a couple of them, right? But let's throw them in here. As you can see, I'm running Ember as a lead. I've got my Boomer and Chain, right? Just got my Brocco guy there. He's his 6-star +5. But this is gonna kind of give you an idea of the possibilities, all right? As you can see right here, I'm running skill 1, skill 2 here. Boomer, of course, your standard ones, and then on Ember, I don't want her to take turns. So especially use up some of this mana. I do not want her using this 5 mana skill. So right now, the main focus is on my boy Chain. Let's take a peek and let's see how it goes. Start it up. So for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and select the middle guy here, okay? I'll probably actually do some skills just so you guys can kind of see the capabilities of the unit here. Hopefully it doesn't end up turning into more of a Boomer spotlight, but as you can see, that second skill there does quite a bit of damage. I'll just try to queue up skill 1 here. It's able to finish off that unit there. Let's click middle guy. Let's get some bombs on a unit, and let's see. Good damage on there. He's gonna finish him off with the other skill. This is a pretty quick and efficient B9 team, guys. I don't like the Boomer just use this thing there. I know it's on manual, so but you're gonna see some heavy damage right there by Boomer, guys. I mean by Chain. I don't know if you saw that. If you didn't, rewind a little bit there. That was his skill 2, guys. That proc did some damage. The one he just did just now didn't seem to crit. But his skill 1 does okay, but watch, we're gonna see here, he's gonna finish off the boss. Bam! Skill 2, ignored that defense. Didn't quite catch to see if he crit or not, but look at that, guys. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 20 seconds right there. Super easy. Terrible runes on Chain I've got right now, okay? We won't do too many more runs on him right now. I just want to kind of do a real quick a spotlight for you to kind of see what he's capable of, okay? Let's go back and take a peek at him one last time. If I have any closing thoughts here, I do plan on awakening him soon and also hopefully getting him to +5, guys. Chain, like I said, is one of my top favorite Skylanders in the game. So I'm going to invest pretty heavily into him just because I think he's worth it. I mean, plus he's one of the absolute coolest looking units, right? So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. But definitely, if you have Chain Reaction and you're not planning on building it anytime soon, throw some runes on him at least, right? Get him up to a 5-star max and just have some fun. Play around with him. See the kind of damage and output he can do. Because if you're not thinking about building him anytime soon, I'm hoping I can change your mind. Hey guys, if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you know, while you're at it, you might as well just smash that bell too so you get notifications via email whenever one of my videos goes live. All right guys, I'll catch you next time.